Managing payroll across different employment types can quickly become a logistical nightmare if every worker is forced into a single payout timeline. In Rippling, custom pay schedules solve this exact issue by allowing you to segregate employees by pay frequency, location, role, or employment type. Setting up custom pay schedules keeps your operations compliant and your cash flow predictable. When configuring pay schedules, administrators often run into confusion surrounding state labor laws, direct deposit processing lead times, and assigning employees to the correct pay frequency without breaking active pay runs. Understanding how to set up, edit, and assign custom schedules in Rippling eliminates costly payroll delays and manual calculations. To create or modify a custom pay schedule in Rippling, start by navigating to the payroll application from your main administrative dashboard. From the top navigation bar, select Settings and then click on Pay Schedules. This central hub displays all active and inactive schedules currently configured for your organization. To build a new schedule, click on the Add Pay Schedule button. Rippling will prompt you to define the core parameters of your new pay cycle. You must first select the frequency: weekly, biweekly, semi-monthly, or monthly. Weekly schedules typically yield 52 pay periods per year, biweekly yields 26, semi-monthly yields 24, and monthly yields 12. Choosing the right frequency depends largely on local labor regulations and worker classifications. For example, many states require hourly workers to be paid weekly or biweekly, whereas executive or salaried staff are frequently placed on semi-monthly or monthly cadences. Next, establish your specific pay period dates and payment dates. You will define the start and end dates of the first pay period under the schedule, followed by the corresponding payday. Pay attention to the processing buffer window. Rippling requires a standard lead time, typically 4 business days for standard direct deposits, to process payroll, initiate ACH transfers, and clear funds into employee accounts. If your period ends on a Sunday, setting a Monday payday will trigger accelerated processing warnings because the banking network requires sufficient processing days. Align your payday to account for weekends and bank holidays, ensuring the direct deposit date lands on the preceding business day when a standard payday falls on a non-banking day. After configuring the dates, you can establish custom dynamic parameters for the schedule. Rippling allows you to set customized approval cutoffs for time cards, manager approvals, and expense submissions directly tied to each specific pay schedule. This ensures that managers of hourly employees on a weekly schedule receive automated prompts to sign off on timesheets earlier than managers overseeing salaried staff on a monthly cycle. Once the schedule parameters are defined and saved, the next phase is employee assignment. A pay schedule is inactive until workers are mapped to it. Navigate to the Employees tab within the Payroll app or access individual profiles through the core HR app. You can bulk assign workers by filtering by department, employment type, such as hourly versus salaried, or work location. Select the target employees, click Change Pay Schedule, and select the newly created schedule from the drop-down menu. When moving an employee from one pay schedule to another, for instance, transitioning an hourly worker promoted to a salaried role from a weekly to a semi-monthly schedule, Rippling handles transition periods with automated prorated pay runs. When you assign the new schedule, the platform detects any gap or overlap between the end of the previous pay cycle and the start of the new one. Review the generated transitional pay run details carefully. Rippling will calculate partial compensation for days worked between schedules to ensure continuous pay compliance without double paying or underpaying the employee. If you ever need to adjust an existing pay schedule's paydays or cutoff timelines, return to Payroll Settings, click Pay Schedules, select the schedule, and choose Edit. Keep in mind that changes to pay schedule dates can only apply to future, unsubmitted pay runs. If a pay run is already in progress, locked, or submitted to the banking network, date modifications will not alter the pending cycle and will instead take effect on the subsequent pay period. Mastering custom pay schedules in Rippling gives your business total administrative flexibility while maintaining strict legal compliance across varying state and internal payroll requirements. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.